Hello, everyone. This is Tom Painter again. I've got my good friend Daryl Messina on with me, and we're going to be talking about your investment account. Step number 4 is to automatically invest. This is crucial. This is key. If you only did one thing and you automatically take 10 to 20% of your income and put it into step number 4, which is to automatically invest, put it in long-term stock, meaning we're going to invest in the S&P 500, the 500 biggest companies in America, or Warren Buffett, and then forget about it. It will solve about 80% of your financial problems when you retire. So what I want to do is I want to show you how to do that and how to open up your GoTrade account. And you need to fund it. You need to put some money in it to start with. In order for us to send the stock to you, you have to have a verified account. Otherwise, we can't transfer the stock to you. So you need to have it verified. So to do that, when you open up a GoTrade account, you need to start with at least $5. If it's brand new, you need to put $5 into it to verify it, to get it up and going. If you open an account and don't put any money into it, later on, you'll need to put $10 in it to get it verified. And again, we need a verified account in order for us to give you our stock. Now, one of the fun things that Daryl and I did is that we did a new video yesterday where he literally pulled out his phone and we took you through the step-by-step of how to do that. But I want to show you something that's in addition to what we've created, and I want to show you where you can go to get that. When you come to the website, one of the things that I want you to be able to see is the new thing we call the home and the start. The home and the start is right up here at the top. And what it is, when you click on the home and start, you can do the quick start, or you can go back to home, then of course other pieces. The key is whenever you get lost, go back to start. Whenever you get lost, whenever you need inspiration, whenever you need to know what to do, is to go back to start. So we're going to click on the quick start here, and you'll notice that it'll take you back home. It'll show you your dashboard, how much you have in your stock, how many classes you finished. Make sure that you're ready, that you've logged in. That's kind of crucial. You got to make sure that you've logged in. There's a quick video on here on the 3 different ways that you can make extra money from the foundation. Again, you're not making money, you're making investments. We're giving away our stock. If you're ready to start sharing with other people, you can come right here to the share your stock with your share stock, where you, again, when you watch that first Share the Wealth and Win video, we're going to give away some stock to you. And there's your link right here. It's already here and it's clicked here. So you click here and that will take you to that page. You can also come up here to the top where after you log in and you have your name there, then you can give stock or crypto or the books, or you can lead with a free membership. And a brand new one we just created is all about health and wealth. And you can use that one as well. And that will give you your personalized link. Copy that link and share with other people. Then, of course, this is the Share the Wealth and Win video that we need to have you watch in order to qualify to get your stock. It's about 11 minutes. You'll need to click at the very end that you watched it and that you were honest and you watched it. I'm so sad, but we have a lot of fraud happening in the foundation. And we only have so much money to be able to give away to people. And we want to make sure that we give it to those that have done the work. But that's the video right there. So after you've logged in, if you need to know where to go to get your $5 worth of stock to put into your vault, that's where you go. Now, number 7 is, again, you've got to get your investment account open. It's got to be open and verified so that we can transfer stock to you. Otherwise, it screws it all up. So, and to do that, when you open it for the very first time, you need to have at least $5 in it. If you wait, you open it and then you say, I'm going to wait, and then you do it later, you need $10 to do that. So that's one of the keys. And if you are in the Philippines or Asia, you need to use GoTrade. You can use other ones, but it has to have the ability to buy Berkshire Hathaway stock or the S&P 500. And there's a video right here that we're going to show you. Now, once you've done this, and this is crucial, you have to do this one before you redeem, because if your investment account isn't open and it's not verified, so we can send you stuff, then we don't want you to redeem. So you really need to get this done first. Get that investment account, get it in good standing, when you fill out the form, make sure you give us some good screenshots, because we have to be able to literally give you our stock, and that has to be lined up correctly or it won't go. Okay, so that's number 8. When you're ready to redeem, you're going to click here and it'll take you through the redeem, and I'm going to take you and show you that one as well. And then, of course, number 9 is to earn while you learn courses, because you can earn more stock by going through other courses. And this is a quick link to get there. You got to be logged in first. Here is kind of a quick link of the classes, because we do all of our classes. Now, next week in America, the time changes here. We have what they call daylight savings time. So if you are in the Philippines and you're naturally meeting us with at 9 o'clock at night, you're going to stay there. Nothing's changing for you. Okay. If you're in China, or if you're in Japan, at Japan, it's 10 o'clock at night. Wherever you are, it's still the same. Now, in America, it's going to move back to 1 hour earlier. So in America, in the Mountain Time Zone, it's usually 7 a.m. Well, now it's going to be 6 a.m. Sorry, but you can always watch the replays afterwards. So it moves back basically 1 hour. So in America, we're going to be changing this down to an hour earlier. So it'll be 8 o'clock a.m. In the East Coast. And then we'll have replays on that after that. Then, of course, here's the link to the courses. So this is all kind of a quick way to get around. So what I want to do is I want to show you here this video that we did. And we did this live. So Daryl pulled out his phone and we went on live. And we're going to show you that. And then you can watch this later. And then after that, you're going to come here and redeem. Now, I'm going to show you the redeem part of it. And again, here's the rules. You must have an activated account. You need to fund it. Now, again, in order for us to send you stock, it's got to be clean. It's got to be, verified. So you need to put $5 or $10 into it. If you don't have that $5 or $10 and it's just impossible and you've earned a bunch of it, well, then work with Daryl. He has a wonderful help session class that he does before this class every Thursday. And there's a pre-session class as well that his whole goal is to help you get those investment accounts open. And if you're having an issue because you literally don't have the extra $10, but you've earned it, then work with us a little bit and we'll find a way to help you get it. Because our goal is to help you get your investment account open and to fund it and get you on the right track. Because once it's up and going, then you can take the wheel and run it from there. Now, if you are someplace around the world that besides the Philippines or Asia, you can use Robinhood, Fidelity, Schwab, whatever it is. You've got to have at least $10 in Buffett bucks. We do this in groups of 10, so we can move it there. And you've got to be willing to leave it alone. We're going to plant a money tree. You're not going to pull your money tree up by the roots. You've got to leave it alone. We're giving you this, and so you've got to leave it there. And then, of course, there's some videos to be able to do that. So that's where you get here. And again, when you get ready to redeem, after you have a legitimate verified account. Yes, I've opened up and funded it with the account. Most likely it needs to be $5 or $10 there. Or no, I don't. If it's no, go back and get your account funded and up and running so that it's nice, it's clean, and we can send you that money. All right, now, when you come back here, I want to show you this quick video right here. So always go back to start. Wherever you're at, go back to start. We're going to come down here and number 7, in order for us to send you your stock, you must open and get your account verified. Again, if we can't send you stock if it's not verified. So what you click on here and it's going to take you to the next page. And there's 2 videos here. This one we did just in English and it's shorter. It's only 15 minutes long. And then there's an older one where we did this in Filipino languages as well. That's a little bit longer. And then if you're different places around the world, you can use Fidelity or Robinhood or Charles Schwab that will teach you about that investment account. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have Jacob show this quick video here of the one that Daryl and I did yesterday. Okay, Jacob, if you're there, I'm going to let you here.
You seen that all right?
Yep.
Perfect.
Messina, and welcome to our class today. Our goal is to teach you how to open and fund your GoTrade account, your investment account. and the steps you need to be able to do to go forward and be able to do that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take you to the home page on the successmoneyfoundation.org. And you'll notice that our purpose is to provide free Success and Money classes for anyone. But mission number one is to provide financial rewards to students for attending online classes and sharing with others. Now, the important part is that these rewards are to be put into your investment account. The whole purpose of the foundation is to teach you the information and help you get started by getting that investment account open. So today we're going to spend quite a bit of time talking about that. And when you get started here, of course, you can come up here to the home page and click on the Quick Start. And we're going to take you through that briefly. But as you come down here, you'll notice that in order to be able to make money, you need to do a few things. And here's some quick videos to be able to show you that. But the thing we want to talk about today is that after you've watched the Share the Wealth and Win video and earned at least $10 into your account, into your Buffett box or your vault, then we're going to teach you the system on how and what you need to do to open up your investment account, because we're literally going to be sending you our stock. We're going to be transferring our stock to you. So in order to do that, you have to have an opened and verified investment account. Now, if you're in Asia or in the Philippines, you're going to use GoTrade. And if you're in different places around the world, you can use Robinhood, Fidelity, as well as other trade platforms. So in order to do that, remember, in order to do that, you must open and fund an investment account. And when you start your account, you need to put in at least $5 to get it open. Then it's verified, and then we can transfer our stock to you. Now, if you start with zero, then you need to put $10 in as your next big transaction. So if you're starting from scratch, you can start with $5, but if you go the second route where you just simply open it, and then later you need to have at least $10 to go there. So Daryl, I've got you on with us. Let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to take you to GoTrade and show you how to open up an account.
Thanks, Tom. I'm gonna show you how to open up an investment account using the platform GoTrade. So this is our intention here is for the new students who haven't any investment account, particularly the GoTrade account. So if you're new here, you really have to open up an investment account. So in our case, we're using the GoTrade. So I'm going to take you the first step. So we're starting from scratch. We're starting from nothing. You don't have any investment account at all. So first thing that you're going to do is, of course, you should have a working email address, preferably a Gmail. Gmail. So that's gonna thing that we're going to use here. So first one that you're going to do is to continue with the email. And as you can see there, enter the email address that is working for you. In my case, I have email address that is working for me. This email is the one that I'm going to use. So as soon as I type that in the email address section, I'm going to click the continue, and then I'm gonna go to my email and verify my account. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm gonna go to my email address that I used. So in my case, I'm using this dartmessina.megotrade@gmail.com. So as you can see there, it says GoTrade, welcome to GoTrade. That's the email that I have. So it's welcoming me, which means that I already signed up to my GoTrade account. So the next thing that I have to do is to log into GoTrade. And then as you can see, that's the first thing that will appear into your cell phone as soon as you try to open up an investment account in GoTrade. So in my case, I'm going to use my cell phone number. It's okay that you can see this because this is a public number that I'm using, 449-5181. So I don't have any referral token. I'll just hit the get started. Something's not right. Oh, my name, of course, Daryl Messina. So we're doing this live, so just bear with us. Okay. All right. So hello, Daryl. Welcome to GoTrade. It's great to have you here, ready to start trading. Let's do it. So as soon as I click that, I'm gonna choose a random pin. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my random pin. My legal name is Daryl Tayag. My last name is Messina. And then next, hit that arrow button. And I'm from the Philippines, of course. That arrow again. My birthday. My birthday is 07/02/1993. And of course, I am employed. If you're not, if you've retired or you're studying or not employed, just indicate which one is there. So my company name, I'm working for the Department of Education. And then my country is Philippines. And then address, I say Dolores, Capas, Tarlac. That's the address. And then I'm a teacher 1. So this information varies depending on, on what you do. So this is really important. You'll need an ID. Which type will you be using? So in GoTrade, at least here in the Philippines, there are 4 valid IDs that GoTrade is requiring. First one is the driving license, postal ID card, voter's ID card, and then the passport. So right now, GoTrade is very limited to these strong IDs that we have here in the Philippines. So for the sake of example, I am using the driver's license, the driving license. And then, of course, the GoTrade will ask me to verify my driver's license. And for the sake of example, I will capture it. Yeah, and then it looks good. And make sure that your IDs are not expired, because it will be rejected if GoTrade check it and your IDs are expired. Yes, it looks good. Street address, I'm gonna put my address. Block 2, lot 34. Catherineville, Capas, Tarlac. Postal ID. And again, this information varies in your location. City, Capas, and then Tarlac. There you go. My ID number, I'm gonna put it here. And then GoTrade is asking me to take a photo of myself. Do you want to add a trustee to contact your account? I'll do that later. Then check all the boxes. Continue. Last step, we can get your digital signature. Yes, I agree to everything that GoTrade is. So one step closer to start investing. So here's the thing. Another thing that we should really consider is to make a deposit right away as soon as you open up an investment account. So skipping this later will have you to invest a larger amount. So in this case, we're going to continue or fund our account. I'm going to use the GCash, the platform that we're using. So right now, I'm going to deposit 580, which will, in US dollar, it says 9.50.
So Daryl, on the first time when you're doing this, if you open it with at least $5 US, you're fine. Otherwise, if you do it later, you have to deposit at least 10. Is that correct?
That is correct. That's my first experience in GoTrade. But right now, I think they're changing again their policy, which, allowing me to do, instead of 5, they're allowing me to do 9.
But let's do 10 anyway. So that's
Yes, let's do that. I'll
maybe
do 600 right now. We'll see the preview deposit. So as soon as you get this amount in your GoTrade account, just swipe it up to deposit, and then it will turn you into this page, which means it's kind of like the cash register where you can complete the payment, and it will redirect you to your GCash account, your active GCash account. Just put in your number. So in my case, that is my GCash account, and it will send you a one-time PIN, which you have to put it in. It's 395712. And then just pay it. And then proceed. Continue. If you want to buy some stocks, but for the sake of example, we'll just skip this step later, and we'll see if the funds came into our account. So as you can see right now, my GoTrade account is in green color. So if you fail to fund your account as soon as you open up an investment account, it will turn blue. But in my case, in our example, it's green, which means it has been funded. So your account is pending. As you can see here, your account is pending. We'll let you know when it's approved. So the GoTrade, this app is reviewing our account, and then it will be verified later on for 5 minutes, kind of a deal, and then we can start trading. So those are the steps in opening up an investment account.
And the last part on that is that once you have money in there, then we're gonna ask you to go buy Berkshire Hathaway stock. And the reason we use GoTrade is because that allows us to do that. And that's the stock that we're giving away. And so that's why we do that. So let's show them how to buy some Berkshire stock or
Correct.
the S&P 500.
Yeah, correct. So in order for us to buy a Berkshire Hathaway, as you can see there, the magnifying glass, just click that. It will put you in the search page, and then just try to search BRK and then B. So, or BRK, just BRK, Berkshire Hathaway, and then click that. It will turn you into this page where it says all the information about the Berkshire Hathaway, the price at this current time or at this moment, and then all the information basically of the Berkshire Hathaway. So as you can see, we can start. We cannot start investing yet because our account is pending. We have to wait for a couple of minutes for the GoTrade to review our account, and then as soon as the GoTrade verified our account, we can really start investing using the fund that we put into our investment account. So just remember, we are doing the BRK. Just type the BRK there, and as soon as you can see the picture of Warren Buffett, then that's it.
So the other one that we recommend, and again, we're not telling you what to do with your money, we're telling you what to do with our money that we're giving away, would be the S&P 500, which is the 500 biggest companies in America that are global. And I believe that the opposite of the signal on that is SPY. There you go.
SPY.
Yep. So if you just put in SPY, that will give you access to the 500 biggest, largest companies in America that are worldwide companies. And so those are the two that we recommend. And again, we're not day trading. We're not buying and selling. We're not doing any of that stuff. We're long-term investors. We put the money in, we forget about it. And, if the stock goes down, we're happy because we want to be able to buy more of it as we go. The only thing we want it to do is to be more expensive. We want it to be worth more 10 years from now than we do, 10 minutes from now. So that's kind of our system of how we do it. Daryl, anything else on this?
Well, the last thing that we have to do is to invest our money, let money work for us. And again, we're not having an investment account for in just 3 weeks or 3 months or 1 year. We're doing this long term. We're planting a seed in order for us to have a orchard full of money trees. So start investing.
Thank you so much. This has been Tom Painter and Daryl Messina. Get those accounts open, and that will help us because our goal, of course, is to be able to help you get up and going. Now, if all you had was to learn about information and starting small businesses and things like that, that's wonderful. But one thing that we really like is long-term investments, because you've got to put your money at work and that's the big thing. You're working, and now we need to get your money to work as well. Thanks for watching. Make a difference, make it happen, and remember that every life is precious. Thanks. This has been Tom and Daryl. So that's the system right there. And again, remember, what we want you to do is, in order for us to move our stock to you, you've got to have a verified account. And that's why, you have to do what, you have to put those systems together to make all that work. Daryl, anything else on this last piece?
Well, I know this is hard. It's gonna be hard. But it will change your mindset. I was like that. I'm thinking different before I knew everything what we're doing here. It's gonna be hard, but this is the only thing that will keep us going, and will really give us the positive mindset, like the mindset of Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, and all those successful people. So if you think, this is hard, then you are on the right track. If you think this is easy, then I don't think you're you're getting it. But this is hard, and this is what we do. We're doing hard things in order for us to be successful.
The hard is what makes it great. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it, and it wouldn't be great. The hard is what makes it great. So let's play the game. And it's really not that hard. It's pretty easy once you know how to fix it. Once you see how the magician makes that rabbit appear, it's like, oh, I can do that. That's easy. Once you know the rules, once you know the game, once you know the secrets, it's pretty dang easy. So thanks for watching with us, guys. Step number 4, automatically invest. Probably the most important thing you can do. And then step number 1, you need to learn how to make more money. You need to learn how to make more money. And the way you make more money is with your job and with your small businesses, your real estate, things like that. That's really crucial and important to be able to do. And we have a brand new book that my good friend Mark Harrelson let us put up to the site. Mark is the author of How to Wake Up the Financial Genius Inside You. And when I was going to college back in 1978, he owned the apartment complex that I lived in, and I was going to school up in Idaho. And I walked into the office one day, and he was there's this guy playing ping pong with some of the students, which is kind of interesting. And he had a case of books. There was a case of books in the office, and he was giving these books away. And it's the very first organized book I ever read on real estate. And why was he sharing? He didn't have to. He just made a lot. He was rich. But that's what gives you fulfillment. And that's the first book I ever read. If I hadn't read that book, I don't know where my path would have gone, but that's a wonderful one. So when you go into, we talk about you got to make more money. Step 1, you got to make more money. You got to do that with your job and your small businesses. So you need to go to the courses. When you go to courses section, you can pull that down. In fact, I'm going to show it to you because it is so cool of what we have here. And so let me take you there right now. So when you come into courses right here, and then you're going to pull that down to free books and downloads, And then there's the free book right here. And again, I really love you to go through these new books. And we're cranking on the new Success and Money book, which is going to be done is the first version is going to be done pretty quickly. But this is the book I want you to read. How to Wake Up the Financial Genius Inside You. And this is a great book on finance and about the introduction to finance, as well as, I'm just going to make it bigger so you can see it. And this is an old book. And, we rewrote it many times. But what I love about old books is that if they are still relevant today, then it's priceless what he's teaching you. And again, I don't care what the number is that you're using. Just add zeros, add commas. It doesn't matter. It's the percentages and the strategies that I want you to look for. And this is a wonderful book. It's one of the, I read this thing and it just changed my world. So I want you to be able to go there. And this is another way and another thing that you can start going through to help you with that next piece, which is what we want to be able to teach you next. Okay. All right, guys. So that's that next section. Thanks for watching. We're going to say goodbye to our friends from around the world.